What's up, you guys? Bry2J back with an all-new Yay Toys Plus, and today's review is going to be on the real Ghostbusters animated series figure of Mr. Stay Puft. This figure is monstrous. He doesn't quite fit on the full frame of my camera. I actually had to angle my camera back a bit, and his hat still doesn't fully fit. But yeah, this figure is fantastic. I have one or two gripes, but they're very minor, and I'll get into that. So with that being said, let's get started with this review. And here's Stay Puft, and I have to say I'm really digging it. Again, I have one or two minor gripes, but it's not anything really major. He is super tall, and as you can see, he is greater than 8 inches, which to the top of the hat, I know it doesn't show on camera, but he's about 8.5, almost 9. That's a big figure. I like it. I really like Mr. Stay Puft. I do like the expression they gave him. He is fantastic. You know, it's weird, Stay Puft being the main villain. Well, not really a villain, but the main baddie in Ghostbusters. And then in the animated series, he went from bad to becoming their friend. And what's great is that if you have the real Ghostbusters Slimer figure, these two became really close pals in the animated series toward the later seasons. So you could actually pose these two together, and that is awesome. It's childhood all over. So Stay Puft, he's pretty fantastic, and he stands pretty well too for a bigger figure. And he doesn't weigh a lot, but he has some weight to it. I like that he's not hollow. And there's some really decent articulation as well. So the head and neck, for one, are just great. It goes all the way around, and then it goes back really far, and then forward about that far. My one gripe is that there's a red scuff on top of the hat. I don't know how that happened, but it happened, and it's a bit of a bummer. And the only other issue I have, he fell over, I guess, within the move, and he got scuffed on his arm and his thumb. So that's a bit of a bummer, but it's all good. I still love this figure, and I love the fact that we got the real Ghostbusters. So yeah, I do love the expression they gave him. It's just really spot on, and I like that it's a sculpted mouth and not just paintwork. Really cool. Do like the way the tie looks. Little sailor outfit looks really cool. This is actually sculpted in where the white is, so it's not just paint. Like, it's a sculpt and then a white paint line around it, so that's really awesome. The arms can go all the way around. He does have really good up and down mobility. The middle section here rotates as well, and then he has the wrist rotation. And some back and forth on the wrist, but not a lot. Yeah. So you got a decent amount of articulation on the arms. As for the leg, it rotates down here at the bottom. The middle part does not rotate, but the foot moves back and forth. And he, of course, can't kick out or back or anything because he's a big ball of fluff. But yeah, this figure is really great. I'm really bummed about my scuffs, but you know, I don't care. I'm just more in love with the fact that you can pose them around with your, you know, real Ghostbusters. Kind of recreate the entrance, the theme song, or like you could have them with like the hanging out with Slimer, doing their thing. Really cool. I really like this figure a lot. Yeah, and it really only comes with one accessory, and that's this here. Alright, so let me move Stay Puft out of the way. The only accessory that he comes with here is this part of the firehouse, and part of the hook and ladder 8, which will all plug in. It'll do something like this. That's upside down. But you get it, like, it'll be sort of in there, and then it'll have the rest of the logo. I do love the paintwork and the sculpt on the diorama. This is just beautiful. I really cannot wait to build this whole thing out. Yeah, that's just awesome. And then again, there's these plastic bits in here, which are all going to make it all connect. And that's really awesome. But yeah, I say definitely pick these figures up, especially if you're a big Ghostbusters fan like I am. You know, like, I love the animated series, even though the cartoon really still does not hold up, but it's just it's just fun, you know. And it's just fantastic actually owning these things. Let me give you a closer look at the detail on the back too. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention, he's not just pure white. There's actually some blue paintwork around the joints. So that's really great. Like in the fingers there, just all around to give that little bit of shadowing is just really a beautiful thing. This figure's great, and you know, it's just really something that I didn't think I was gonna like this much. You know? But yeah, really, really awesome. Alright, well, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I know it's short, but again, he doesn't have a lot. Thank you guys so much for liking and sharing and subscribing. Hope you guys enjoy. If you did, please hit the like button and, you know, just hit subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you again, Diamond, for making this review possible. You guys rock. Yeah, you can find this video on InnerCityGeeks.com, where we also have a bunch of other cool content, including the Inner City Geeks podcast, which is now on Spotify. So, latest episode just went up today. It is a lot of fun recording. I have a great time doing both action figure reviews as well as talking about it on the podcast, because I love toys. You could follow me on social media. It's BRI_2J on Twitter, and you could follow my channel on the Instagram at YayToysPlus. So with that being said, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.